Hey guys, this is us our way to Soul Base. This is how it all started. We are going to tour and see. I think you can see how the infrastructure is. Traveling through this desert from Idris to Asib. That is where Soul Beach is recorded. It's recorded in Soul, by the way. I think you can remember. You remember one day when I went and made a video of desert sands. Those are there. We passed through there. The amazing thing in this country is that the infrastructure and electricity, I think those are the best factors of a developing country. However much, being there are no people living there, the population living that side is low, but still they have accessibility to good transport system, electricity, and so on. Health, education. I think you can see this. I think this here is their cash crops, as we can see coffee in our country. Yeah, it's really preserved. Since it is a bit winter ending, I think you can see how the green vegetation is. And that side of Seoul is a bit cold. It's almost the same as Sarada for those who have ever went there. It's not dry as such as other parts of the country. Those are dates plantations. Yeah, it's the main cash crop over here. As we can see in our country, coffee. And their staple food, I think, is dates and rice. Because without the dates, every meal they get this. Amazing. There are trees in deserts. Some people don't believe. I think you can see the electricity system. This is what good governance does to their people. A good country. I believe Oman is a country of adventure. Yeah. The country is well electrified, deep in the villages and in the centers of the country. As you can see, these are fences for the camels. As here in the desert, the camels they are not reared as cattle. They are reared in a zero grazing system, whereby they have to put fences across before the road so that they can't come into the roads. Yes, and as you've seen there, the fences back. That is to protecting them from entering the roads, since they are not grazed by herdsman shroud. The amazing thing about this country, in my first eyesight on it, was about the mountains. I never expected people to be living in the mountains. As we travel, you will see that people build up on the mountain, and down there are people living there. This is a desert, well frustrated with electricity, fuel, schools, security, whatever a normal person needs is present. So you can't feel sad. Yes, I'm living in the village, I'm living in the town. The difference is the similarity almost. And by the way, for any developing country, for any progressing country, as you still see, this sand mountain is really big. I don't know how hectares it covers, but it's really huge. Those fences for the ngamia. I don't know how many hectares it covers, but you can see it district to district. By the way, here they don't have district, they have provinces. Market provinces, and they don't have capital city. It can be termed according to us, but according to their structure, I think that is it. Ate batufaanze tulina bye tubafaanana yadde kimu naye I think we can see the vegetation. That is the vegetation. One thing I can't recommend a person living here is like escaping. That day when I was going, I was like, my goodness, if a person escapes from where he or from where she is working due to some conditions, and how can she pass through this desert without no people seen on foot, without no help? And most of the things, they are similar. You can feel even to recognize where you've been and where you're going. That thing happened to me one day. It was my first time to travel to move around the town, but I got lost like several times. But for the mercy of my Lord, I came up to my destination, but it was really difficult just because the housing structures are the same. I think you can see it's a desert, mountainous, but the services are there. That is a petrol station. That is a mosque. The credit I give these people is that worshipping places, other mountains. Yeah, as I told you one day in my video that these people live in the middle of the mountains. You can find a village, you can find a town, you can mostly villages. This is a company of what? I remember, but I don't remember. These are companies, by the way, not put in middle of the people. Side there in the mountain, but in our country, a company comes, put in middle of the people. People are depressed from their lands. They say to put in the country. Look, nobody is depressed, because I feel the country is, by the way, this country is not bigger than ours, but it has a good structure, strategy, whatever. This is another road being constructed to improve the transport system, to improve the accessibility of different places. It's a huge road being constructed. I think it's gonna be a flyover, as you see, in the mountains, but the infrastructures and people living there in peace and harmony. You can't fear living there because first there are schools, and those schools are government schools whereby you get the best education on zero cost. The health sector is there, even though for those in the town is better than there, but it's there. As all we know that town life is better than rural life. It's not just a slogan, but it's true. It's a desert. As we are going, you will see the mountain, the rivers. You're still on our way. By the way, it was a long drive. It was almost a 2-hour drive. But guess what? As Rahmat was, I like discovering new things. History to tell. That is a bus station. This is the river. I think you can see. It's a river. Even so, it's not huge like ours, but I think you can see their water is not white as it's almost green. Just because that is a fort. Behind there is a fort. It has a history. Maybe I'll come and explain a little bit what I know. This is a huge project. I don't know for what, but this is a stadium. Yeah, it's a football stadium. You can see a stadium, yeah. Sure, yeah, even the rural areas, they have things you can admire to stay there. Negwe ebyalo byewaffe abantu ne baddukangayo buddusi naye nowegomba n'okugendayo okwo kitegeera not because nti birungi nnyo naye olaba waliwo progress. Finally we've reached, so this is our welcoming point. In their culture they have this thing, it's called, is it fort? F-O-R-T. Yeah, here we've landed in Seoul for our main vlog of the beach, how it looks like. A lot of activities are carried out there. The weather there is amazing. I think we can say as we are reaching, it was like a crowd and numbers, just because it's near the sea, it's near the ocean. According to me, it's an ocean, but according to them, it's a beach. I don't know. Put in the comment section, what do you think it is? Is it a lake? Is it a beach? Is it an ocean? Or a what? But today, I think these lakes are the one being diverted to beaches, you know. Kati mukibuga oba wegombayo kimazima. You see, the mountains are there, the houses are built up on the mountains, and never any person will sought to move away so that he or she can look for another land. You see, up on the mountain, down there people living in peace and harmony. Unless Timaleyo. This is the kind of life maybe even people in mountainous areas can still live, and just that is a way to the mountains up. I think it's just a matter of learning how to live with such futures. People are living near the lake. Do you know that near? Not even that you say, but near the ocean. It's a walkable distance from there to the ocean. And they are living there with harmony. Nobody tells them to vacate. This is the house up on the mountain. Nobody tells them to vacate. It's a matter of trying to establish the measures of stopping those mountains from okubumbulukuka. I think that is it. Naye abantu ne babagoba mu nsozi ne babagoba kintu kiri kimu. Mubadde mbina ebitundu ebiri bwe biti mugenda wangaliramu mutya. That is my call. Since this side is near the ocean, this is how its weather looks like, even though it's winter, but all the way we've came, it hadn't been like this. As we reached there, they thought, we told you that welcome to Seoul. They told me that we've reached, this is why it's like this. These are big malls with cheap things. I don't know what makes them cheap. Is it because of the low taxes? But in our country, it's amazing. You wonder. And most of the time they have a uniform price of things across the country. Unless kyemalireyo. Welcome to Seoul. Yeah, bitalanga bitukutte. One thing I wonder, do you see? These are security rests, but you will never find any security man standing there. You will never find. But in our country, oh my goodness. But here you will never see even, it's rare to see even a policeman on their way. You can just see rare in their patrols and not much of that. And you can never see person, any security personnel handling any armed security man in the public, neither. Because I know those things are really careful. I don't know why, but I've never seen. Finally we've reached the ocean, beach, sea, whatever. According to me up to now, I don't know what the what proper name I can give it. But to me, I feel like these are oceans. This is how it looks like. These are houses, by the way, on the ocean. I'm not sure, are they for people living, are they for companies, but what I'm sure of, there are some for companies and there are some for living in, and some, by the way, most of the people in this country, they love their culture, they love their country, they love their essence. Why not? It's a lovable country. It's a nice country. Batali mukulingirize buli muntu afa kubimukwatako. What happened? This is how huge it is. Clean. Naye olwosanga ez'ewaffe neno omuddo gumerayo nkimanyi gumerayo, naye bateekako ababirongoosa ate nga byabwereere, tojja kgendayo bakusasuze maybe a little. Eriyo bye bakusaza kati, like these games are free. You can sit there with your family and enjoy this. This is how they went to the sea, mainly to the sea. I think, as you can see, it's redesigned with some art of tortoise, a lot of different creatures drawn there as a welcoming note. This is a fish made of plastics. Amazing, nice art. One thing I wonder is, like, the other side is just, and this side is like a dam. I wonder, it's like a dam. Ndowooza kati ewaffe tusobola okuguyita omukono gw'ennyanja. This is how it looks like, fenced. As I told you, my dear subscribers, growing trees is part of our activities, part of our but I think you can see the boats. People to be driven in them, they pay. Don't ask me why didn't you. I myself have never tried any means of water transport. One day I think I was gonna try it. It was by the time when the radar was broken and we had to pass by ferry. I had to postpone my return to Uganda until it was done, just for the people passing for the water. This is how it looks like. It has different sectors. It has a sector whereby you pay to be there, where the bus is. You have to pay and you get a ride, and the other parts are not paid. I think you can see. Wow. These are human houses. Those are tourists. I think you can see their dates there. Every part of the country you see, they plant trees. They should be the same to us as a Ugandan. We should try to plant trees, maximum of 3. Let them be our fences, right? Because we are gonna face a drought issue, and I don't think we shall be able to overcome it, because our country, as I said, we depend on agriculture, whereby agriculture depends on rain, and the rain of 2 seasons, and whereby most of the low-income earners can't afford the irrigation system because it's a bit Not just a bit, but it's really expensive. Those are boats. Our country is not yet it's not yet it's not yet a summer, just a drought. But how come that in that drought we are suffocating like that? When it comes more than that, what do you expect? So, hand in hand to plant trees. Ne bwoba oli ku kikumi, ne bwoba oli ku puloti yenkana wa, simbawo omuti gumu ku ebiri. This is how it looks, and this was day night, daytime. Huge. Wow. A soul beach. The art is really amazing. Tradition. These people, what I saw in this area also, they are a bit traditionally based. They have our culture, they have their architecture, so they don't just use. By the way, these are things that are preserved over years, over generations, because according to the modern world, as the country is developing, they develop, but they don't vanish their stone ages. This is a bridge, by the way, a soul bridge. This is a sea of fishing. That is why you saw that boat as their sign. They believe in that. Not sigana tibakirizamu ngeti naye bashenyumi. They are proud of fishing, I think, as a state. This is how we are on the bridge passing. Below us, those are taking pictures of the cruise, the boat cruise. My goodness, it's amazing. But trying it, oh, I feel that is a fort. According to their history, this fort is very important. As you can see, there is a way to the beach, well designed, attractive. Ayinza osanga ennyumba z'oku nnyanja ewaffe Mukama Katonda. Oh, subhanallah. I think there are three main tourist attractions in this state. 1, there is that soul beach. 2, there is that soul bridge. 3, there is the soul shopping mall. All those 3 things I experienced them. The beach I did, the bridge I did, and then the shopping mall I did, but I didn't vlog too much in the shopping mall because I was really tired from shooting. This one video can take you like over 80 hours, and a journey of 8 hours, and you can edit like for 30 minutes. Amazing. I appreciate all my subscribers and my viewers. Stay tuned. A lot of amazing videos are still flowing with time. Yeah, now we are going on the main face of the beach. Or there it was. kituuza kati nga tujjidde ddala ddala wano ku source face yaayo. I think you can see those are houses on the mountain up as you see they are living houses. Below is a road and across is the beach. Those are cafeterias, as you can see. Those are crowds, how they look like. It's a bit numerous just because of the see, and here. The beach front. Amazing this. Ashaki, the beach front. Yeah, it's where the beach front is. Jelly. Whatever. It was me. I was really tired. There I went to the cafeteria for some freshening up. But as you know, I'm not that kind of person of showing what I'm digesting. All these places are free. They are free of charge. Go and enjoy. The only thing you can do is to buy something and eat if you feel like. But if you're not interested, you don't. So sit, enjoy, take a breeze, freshen up your mind, and move on. Oh, I was asking myself, why like this? These things keep your minds awake. Whenever I say such things, you glorify the maker. You can't say such things and you still be a disbeliever because you know 100% automatically just know that there is somebody, there is not somebody, there is who created these things. So you know that you feel calmness in your heart. I have to pray the one who created this. From all where we started up to here, we are soon ending. By the according, this is an ocean. It's prohibited to go down there. There are some areas where they prohibit us from going there because they are really dangerous, and some are around. So we are going to the place where we'll sit and enjoy here. One of the bit cottages where you can sit with your family and enjoy. There are chairs free of charge, as you can see. This was our first cottage. This is the beach below us. If you can swim. Those are waves, water waves, right? One thing I wondered when I reached there, I saw these shells. Bagayita batya mu Luganda? Amasonko. Amasonko ago bwe nagalaba, one thing came to my mind. In the history they told us that these people came to our country just because of trade of slaves. Ivory, whatever. Amasanga, go bagayita batya? Put in the comment section and those say namanaka. Oh my goodness, that is a boat. whereby people in the ancient used to travel by east and west monsoon winds. This is a boat. That as their culture. It is me taking a walk on the beach. This is a native version of it. So we are traveling to the Soul. You see how it looks like. Wow. The Soul Bridge. It was amazing. Naye yaffe ey'ejjinja ya mutawaana. Lwakuba traveling in our country at night is a bit risky. But here you can walk the whole night without any forgetting. But in our country, walking, you see, look, check, and they see people we are having boat cruise. This is how Soul looks like at night. Wow. This was a night version. Electrified. You can walk with your phone vlogging without any figure that my phone will be stolen. But in Uganda and some African countries where I don't know, but I'm sure in Uganda it's another game. Era tunenye government, no. This is not a matter to kunenya government. Abaana baffe betuzaala naye mwebeereremu. Okubba si ye solution, kubbye naye tomanyi gyakijje. Tuyita mu bugubi. This is so at night. It's really electrified. This is where the shopping mall is. You see? Here. So, shopping mall. That is a mall full of courage. Banange. Akaana k'abandi kagaanidde. This is how it looks like. I think you can see how it was built. Full of architecture. I picked some sounds, like, as you can see. One thing I wonder is like seeing those Nsimbi Enganda. Temumbuuza gwe wazirabira. Beera ndi mukazi Muganda and I'm Uganda and I know them. Those are some of the different types of cells picked from the beach. I think you can see how nice they look like. Different features, different designs, different colors, different sizes. Neno byaliyo. Finally, we are done. So guys, subscribe, comment, share, like to my channel. I sign out.